Hello, MartiManiacs. This is MartiMania. God, this shirt. Um, so I know it's been a long time, but it's just been a lot of stuff. Of course, I know I always have excuses every week, but went on vacation, came back. Uh, it's just been a whole bunch of stuff going on. So I'm here now. So let's talk about this week. First of all, I'm Marty. If you didn't remember, I'm Marty. But Total Divas premiered. Finally, the long-awaited Total Divas has appeared. Oh wait, I have merch. Forgot. The merch for this week is very, very special. My WrestleMania jersey from WrestleMania 25. It's special because WrestleMania is special. WrestleMania in general is just a special event. Even if you don't go, even if you've never been, it's just special. It's something every WWE fan should make the trek at least once. I made it once in Houston at WrestleMania 25. I'm hoping and praying that some kind of way I can pull it together and be at WrestleMania 30. I'm actually going to do another video right after I shoot this one about WrestleMania 30 and why it's like so important to me and all that. But anyway, it would take too much time from this video, so I'm just going to do it next video. So Total Divas premiered. Of course, I've been against it for a while. I just didn't get the point of it, but after watching it, I have to say it's not a bad show. It's a pretty good show. Just like all reality shows, it's obviously some parts of it are clearly scripted. I don't think, I don't see how Nikki Bella could be dumb enough to think John Cena's gonna marry her. They haven't even been together a year, and I don't even think his divorce is done. But anyway, so I love the Funkadactyls. Naomi is a star in her own right. I've always been a huge proponent of Naomi, like from the beginning, from her time on NXT 3. I thought she was extremely talented, but after watching the show, she's really funny, she's witty, she's quick, and I love some Naomi. So Naomi, very good job. I love you so much. You're so awesome. You're super talented. Her and one of the Usos, I don't know which one, she calls him John. I don't know if it's Jimmy or Jay, I'm not sure. I'm not that well versed in my Uso language, but my hair. They are a really cute couple. I love them together. Same thing with Brie and Daniel. Brie and Daniel are such a, like, it's so funny. Like, Brie and Daniel are such a stark contrast to Nikki and John. It's like weird. Like, I don't know. Like, they're so earthy. Like, you can run into them at like the freaking farmer's market, and it's no frills, just kind of real. I just love him and he just loves me kind of thing. And they've been together a long time. I'm surprised, and of course it's going to be on the show that they're ring shopping and stuff. I'm surprised that they're not actually married yet. It's been a long time that they've been together. So I like Brie and Daniel, Brian Danielson, whatever you want to, however you going about it. I just love them as a couple. I think they're adorable. So I love them. They brought on the two new divas. Oh, excuse me. Eva Marie and, what's her name? JoJo. JoJo is the little girl. She's 19. And I have to be honest, I don't know what JoJo was doing there. I don't get her purpose because no one even talks about her most of the time. I hear towards a little further on, she's going to get involved with Justin Gabriel. Also something I don't think, let me say it like this. I don't think it's realistic that every single diva dates every single superstar. Now, I don't know because I'm not backstage and I'm not a dirt sheet person. I'm not a rumor mill person, so I don't know for sure that that's not true. But I don't see how no one ever had a relationship with anyone before they got into WWE. I mean, I think there are some repeat offenders. I know they said Kelly dated a bunch of superstars. Speak of the devil, Nikki Bella dated not a bunch of superstars, but I know for sure she dated Dolph Ziggler. And now she's dating John Cena. And, anyway, whatever. There's been a couple people that dated multiple superstars, so I get that. But I don't think it just so happened that every diva on Total Divas is dating a superstar. Now, Eva Marie is, I don't know, she's apparently engaged to somebody, but she went on a date with Fandango, who's a superstar. I don't know. I don't buy a lot of it, but some of it is really nice. It's entertainment, it's just like WWE is. It's like it's real but not real. It's like it's scripted, but you can't get injured, pretty much. Like it's they are divas. We do know that's who they are. They do compete in Raw and WrestleMania and SmackDown and all that jazz, but some of it is handpicked. Like I have to go back to Nicole. Nikki Bella, John Cena gave her a Range Rover. Now here's what's weird about that. Cameras are there, okay? It's a reality show, so they record everything, okay? I just think it's a little odd that we had to watch these bitches fish for like 3 hours, but something as big as him giving this bitch a car just happened. No cameras were there. Because it's not true. It's a Kardashian type thing. Ryan Seacrest bought her that car, and they put it out on TV so that they could get more ratings, so that more people could talk. So I mean, that's fine. I don't have a problem with it. I think it's a really good show. I think, like I said, it is really entertaining, and I will probably watch the whole season. I actually think that might be a disappointment to some people, because a lot of people just, I think, expected me to be so against it, and I was in the beginning, but you have to watch it before you judge it, and I watched it, and I'm a Housewives fan, I'm a WWE fan, so it's kind of like the perfect marriage for me. The two merging together. So, in addition to oh my God, speaking of total divas, check this crap out. Maria Kanellis, my favorite diva of all time. This bitch decided to go on Twitter like a week before the show debuted and just bash the hell out of it. Like, just went off about the divas, and the Bellas are this, and this is so stupid. A woman begging for a ring, and the diva and the total divas, and it's fake, and da da da. Now here's the thing. I said all of that too, but I didn't work there. I didn't pretend to be friends with these girls, and I didn't lie about, like, she said that her WrestleMania. You remember WrestleMania a couple years ago, whatever? They were supposed to bring all the divas back and do a big WrestleMania thing. First of all, thank God that didn't happen, because half those bitches, I was so glad when they got fired. I don't want to see them again. I just don't. I don't need to see Maria. I don't need to see Ashley. I like Ashley as a person. I do. She's a cool chick. I looked at her Twitter a couple times. She's a cool chick. She's just a bad wrestler. Candice Michelle, Jesus Christ. I never want to see her wrestle ever again for the rest of my life. Her or Maria. I think Candice, Maria, and Ashley are probably the 3 worst possible wrestlers that I've ever seen wrestle. The Bella Twins are not good. They are not good. Caitlyn is not good either. But first of all, let me say this about Maria. I think a lot of people were confused, like a bunch of my Twitter followers. I love y'all, by the way. I think they were confused that I kind of defended the Bella Twins. I don't like the Bellas. Like, I'm not going to go hang out and drink champagne with Nikki, since apparently that's all she does. But the WWE universe is like a family, kind of. And even if I talk trash on them all day and all night on this show and on my Twitter page, if you say something about one of them, if it's not true, or it's not right, or it's just dirty, or it's just spiteful, then I'm going to call you out on it. Like, we all know the real issue with Maria. We all know what it is. She was pissed that the divas that are currently there got a reality show, and she was already gone. Because y'all know, if that bitch was still on there, she would have done everything she could to get on the Total Diva show. So, I just think it's just, and it's obvious that she just likes attention. Like, she loves attention. Like, every time no one's talking about her, she'll do a shoot interview. She'll say something about CM Punk. She'll say something about the divas to get the different the wrestling dirt sheets to say, oh, guess what Maria Kanellis said? Oh, now people are talking about me again. It must be good. Just go work and get engaged and get married and do all the stuff you're doing. Just go do that. Don't be so concerned with what the other divas are doing, especially if you're so great by yourself. She said that the Bella Twins, okay, the Bella Twins, who have no pull, and if Nikki broke up with John tomorrow, I think she'd be fired. Stop them, okay? Keep in mind, the Bella Twins, who bring no money, hardly any money into the company themselves, blocked Maria from coming back to the WWE. Not the shoot interview where she bashed everyone in the WWE, including the majority of the girls that she would have had to work with. That's not what stopped her from coming back. Not the fact that her music career, quote unquote, completely flopped. That didn't stop her from coming back. Not the fact that she's constantly posting things downing the superstars, the divas, and the whole entire WWE. That's not what kept her coming back. Brie and Nikki Bella stopped her and 2 others who shall remain nameless, apparently, because she knows if she says somebody's name, they're going to be like, that's not true. They stopped her from making a WWE WrestleMania return. Now, here's why I don't think that's true. The WWE is a money business, okay? It's a business. They want to make a lot of money, and that's all there is to it. They like money. So if they thought Maria was going to make money for them, she'd have been back. But let's keep this in mind. Maria got fired before she was on Celebrity Apprentice. Even though they spent all that money getting her media campaign together to talk about all the backstage things with Donald Trump and all that crap that they did, even though Donald Trump is such a great business partner to the WWE, they couldn't deal with the bitch long enough for the show to premiere. They cut her before her show even came on. I don't think that they wanted her to come back. I don't even think, to be honest with y'all, now once again, I don't know because I don't work there. I don't know anything that goes on. I don't think they even asked her to come back. I think they probably asked Trish, Lita, not Maria, oh God. Trish, Lita, Ashley, Melina, and probably Michelle McCool were asked to come back. And Maurice. I'm pretty sure they asked Maurice to come back too. Like I said, I don't know. I have no proof of this either way, but I just don't think they were like, who should we ask to come back? Oh, Maria Kanellis. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's the case. Because what do they have to gain from that? Everybody loves Maurice. Everybody has been wanting her to come back. As a matter of fact, I think the show would have been a better show had they done it like 3 or 4 years ago when Melina was there, when Candace was there. Because even though I don't like Candace, she probably was very entertaining. Her whole Playboy thing, she spun around in a circle, and her marriage and the stuff with her kid and all that. I think that would have worked out well. Ashley Mazzaro would have been a good person to have on there with her dating Paul London and Matt Hardy and all those other people she dated. And her daughter being sick or not being sick, or her daughter that popped out of nowhere. All that, Lita would have been great to have on there. The drama with her, Edge, and Matt. That would have been great. Speaking of Matt, what the hell's wrong with that guy? Anyway, I just feel like it would have made more sense a couple years ago than it does now, because the top divas in the WWE, they weren't even on the show. Why isn't AJ Lee on the show? It would have made so much sense to put her on there. But I think they wanted AJ to be taken more seriously as a wrestler. She's not a great wrestler, let's be honest, but she kind of changed the face of the Divas division. She made the Divas important again. I know some people don't want to hear that, but she's the only one that's been on the DVD. She's the first one that got merch in years. Oh, look, Total Divas is on right now. That's funny. But anyway, yeah, so I mean, I don't get how they chose the Divas they chose. I don't know, maybe it was like a volunteer, like, who wants to be on a reality show? I do. I should explain the Bella twins coming back, or dating John Cena, or all of that stuff would be way better explained if we already knew this reality show was coming. Then it would make more sense. But so yeah, I just kind of think I don't get the point of doing it now. I get why Maria's so mad. I totally get it. Oh, and here's another thing that's funny. As she posted all those negative things about Nikki Bella, she goes online and posts a picture of her and John Cena's father. I mean, is it just me, or is that timing just a little suspect that now, oh, let me go post a picture with John Cena's father. I get that they were at a wrestling event together. Some indie, something that no one really cared about. They went to that together. I get that, but I'm sure there was a lot of people over there she could have taken pictures with. I think that was planned, and it was kind of meticulous, and it was kind of shady and dumb. Because really, at the end of the day, this is not going to get your job back. Not at all. If you ever have a chance, go online and look at her shoot interview and how almost fake it is. Like, she keeps talking about how, like, she's always talking about how divas aren't that talented. But really, at the end of the day, Maria was the paradigm shift that changed female wrestlers to nothing. Her WrestleMania matches were so terrible, and she had the nerve to talk about how the Divas matches at WrestleMania used to be important, but they're not anymore because they started just throwing random people in the matches. That's you. That's you, Maria. If you have such an issue with it, why would you be the catalyst to what was the problem? Every match she was in at WrestleMania was so bad. I remember when her and Ashley tagged against, I think it was Melina and Beth Phoenix. Do not sit there and tell me Melina and Beth Phoenix were the issues in that match. Come on. Even Maria and Maria, oh God, it's like that bitch's name is just stuck in my throat. Even Melina and Ashley. The match wasn't great, but it was a one-on-one match that had a story built up behind it that would have made for a okay WrestleMania match. Thank God Melina won. It wasn't that stupid, but it's just, I mean, it's stupid. And another issue that happened was Playboy. Whoever was on Playboy was going to get the push before WrestleMania. Guess who was on Playboy? Flashing her little bitty boobies. Maria. She was like, hey, I'm Maria. Look, I'm naked. Like, how dare you go on and talk about how WWE made so many mistakes with the Divas when you were the principal mistake with the Divas? I just think that's so hilarious. Like, who does that? Anyway, enough about Divas. Let's talk about Raw. SummerSlam is coming up, which I was hoping to get the MartiMania website launched before SummerSlam. I don't see it happening just for time constraints. I work so much. I just don't have time for it. It's so many choices. If y'all have ever tried to build a freaking website, that crap is like having a baby. There's so much stuff you have to work on. It's ridiculous. So it's not ready yet. It won't be ready by SummerSlam, I don't think. I don't think so. That little Jasmine statue is freaking me out. Let me move that. Much better. So yeah, I just don't get. I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, the Beast versus the Best is the match I'm really, really, really looking forward to. I know how many years I've downed CM Punk. I hated CM Punk last year, but now I think I'm warming up to him a little bit more because you got to take his best in the world crap with a grain of salt, kind of like Chris Jericho. It's like, you're not the best in the world, but no one's going to tell you that because you think you're the best in the world. So I'm just going to treat CM Punk's situation like that. You know, he's CM Punk. People are going to love him, and that's fine. I don't have any beef with the kid anymore. I'm glad Paul Heyman is done. I really like the whole thing with Brock and CM Punk. I think that's going to be a really... I don't think it's going to be a really good match because Brock is just not a good wrestler. It's going to be the best match it can be because CM Punk is in it, and the crowd is going to be really into it. The fans are really into it. And he said, Paul, say something stupid this Monday. If that's not enough reason for you to watch SummerSlam, I don't know what is. This Daniel Bryan, John Cena thing that's going on, it just totally ties into the Total Divas thing. I think it's all clearly all of it is all playing together to coincide with each other. I kind of like the idea of Daniel Bryan versus John Cena only because the Daniel Bryan promos aren't as like condescending as the CM Punk promos were. It's not so I'm the best. It's just I'm better than him. So I get that. I'm cool with it. I mean, whatever. It's gonna be the main event, and it may be a good match. It may not be a good match. It's not one I'm particularly looking forward to though. Although, like I said, I enjoyed his promo on Raw, the makeover thing. I enjoyed that. I like that. I like that he's out there talking about how he's going to remain himself and blah, blah, blah. But they say that all the time, and then they wind up in Team Hell No. I think the reason I'm not super excited about the match is because it's kind of been done so many times. At the end of the day, Daniel Bryan is only saying what The Rock said, only saying what CM Punk said. He's just saying it again. Maybe he'll spit on him again. That would be interesting. You are not better than me. So that might happen. I don't know. I love the Cody Rhodes, Damian Sandow thing. I think it's really cool. because they're mid-carders that kind of are starting to come into their own. Speaking of, the crowd at Raw this week was really bad. I thought they should have paid so much more attention to that match, to the promo Cody Rhodes cut with the briefcase and all that. They were not into, and I don't know why, because it was a cool thing that happened. I think there's actually a lot of people that are starting to get built up, like the WWE fans wanted for so long. But to keep them there, y'all, we got to get behind them. We can't just be like, oh, yay, so-and-so's getting a push. Where's CM Punk? We can't do that. It's not going to build stars if we just kind of say, that's good, and then move on. We have to get behind them. We have to buy their merch. We have to do the whole nine. Speaking of which, The Shield. The Usos. The Usos, I'm so freaking happy for the Usos. Every time they walk out, I'm like, the Usos are really fighting this person? Like, the Usos are really involved in this feud? Like, that's amazing. I'm so happy for them. It's so overdue, and it's about damn time. So the Usos, keep up the good work. I'm so proud of y'all. I'm so happy for y'all. It's been such a long time coming, and I think it's just a good thing. I can't really say any more about it besides it's a really, really good thing. The Shield, too. The Shield, I've sung the praise of the Shield. And that's Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is just a beautiful hunk of man. So I feel like the Shield is getting their push. I like the Shield versus the Usos and Mark Henry. I don't really think they talked about how they got together, but whatever. I'm thankful for it. These 6-man tag matches, 3 on this side, 3 on that side, they've been really good, and I'm cool with it. It's pretty. I'm enjoying the Shield versus the Usos and Mark Henry. Which I just find it a little weird that Mark Henry went from being in this huge, high-profile feud with John Cena, fake retirement speech, the whole nine, to going back to being with the Usos. I don't know. Randy Orton is Mr. Money in the Bank. I think a good route to go with for SummerSlam would be if Daniel Bryan beat John Cena for the championship and then Randy Orton cashed it in. Because we all know if we wait any further past SummerSlam, he's going to get injured and have to leave. I mean, oh, did y'all hear he got divorced? Randy Orton got divorced, yep. Apparently, that's the case. Oh, Darren Young was just on Total Divas. He just passed on the hallway. Awesome. I mean, I'm cool with that. I think it's time for Randy Orton to get a title shot. To have another title run, as long as he can stay clean and put together long enough. I think that could happen. I think that could work. I'm kind of done talking about the show, but I want to talk to you about something else that we were talking about on Wrestling Fans on Facebook, a group that I admin, which I don't really admin. I'm just on it, I guess. I don't know. We're talking about the Money in the Bank briefcase, and is the concept of Money in the Bank starting to get a little stale? Now, my point of view on this is I feel like it was really good until they made it its own pay-per-view. You know, I don't know. I just felt like with I don't know. Them making its own pay-per-view. When I went to WrestleMania 25, I think I actually went to. No, there was one after that. I was gonna say the last Money in the Bank when CM Punk won the second time. The thing with Money in the Bank, I prefer at WrestleMania. It was the first match of the night. There were so many superstars in it. It was so exciting. It was a great kickoff to WrestleMania. Making it its own pay-per-view, it kind of degrades the briefcase a little bit. And now there's 2 briefcases. And now they have so long to use it. And it's just, I just think it's too hard with 2 briefcases to keep it fresh. Because now you have to challenge on one show. You have to challenge on whatever show you're on. Apparently that was the plan, but then it gets convoluted because having the way they did the Money in the Bank matches this year, it wasn't show specific. It was kind of status specific. Like the first Money in the Bank, SmackDown's Money in the Bank had like Cody Rhodes and Damian Sandow and Christian and all these. Oh no, Christian was in the other one. I don't remember, whatever. It was like the mid-carders versus the All-Star match. And the All-Star match, it took people from both Raw and SmackDown. So really, that argument is kind of out the window because a SmackDown guy can still cash in on a Raw person. So it's kind of, I don't see the point in it. And the fact that there's almost no brand loyalty anymore, period, anyway. everyone's appearing on everyone else's show now, and I think that kind of degrades it too. We need to keep the shows separate. Keep SmackDown over here, keep Raw over here. There's a whole freaking week between them, Monday and Friday, so let's keep the shows separate. I think it made more sense when you had Edge cash in on John Cena at not ECW, I'm sorry, New Year's Revolution or Resolution, whatever it's called. It was a long time ago. It was unexpected. You weren't waiting for it to happen. Now it's like everyone's constantly waiting for somebody to cash in Money in the Bank. When Mr. Kennedy lost it to Edge, and then Edge cashed it in on the Undertaker on SmackDown. You don't know where that crap is coming from. It's so quick when it happens, and it's so fresh and it's so awesome. When CM Punk cashed it in on Edge and then cashed in on Jeff Hardy. Yeah, I think it wasn't. Yeah, it was Jeff Hardy in that ladder match. How great was that damn moment? It was amazing, cause you didn't see it coming. It was just like, boom, CM Punk just cashed in. Now what? It's like now they keep finding excuses for people to lose it. It just needs to go back to WrestleMania. And an argument that was made against me was that, well, they're still doing great numbers. They are, but it has nothing to do with the Money in the Bank match anymore. Money in the Bank last year did phenomenal numbers. It had nothing to do with the matches, with the Money in the Bank matches. It had everything to do with CM Punk in his hometown against John Cena. This year's Money in the Bank was clearly forgettable because I can't remember anything that happened. I can't remember anything that happened in that match. I'm sure it was a good pay-per-view. Was that one? No, that was Payback that John Cena fought Mark Henry. I can't remember what happened. I'm sure it's probably a good pay-per-view, but I just think Money in the Bank just needs to stay the first match at WrestleMania. Does anyone else remember the first Money in the Bank, WrestleMania 21? Which is good because that pay-per-view was such a wash. I didn't think that. You know, WrestleMania 21 changed everything. It changed the whole format of the WWE. John Cena became WWE champion for the first time against JBL. Batista became World Heavyweight Champion for the first time against Triple H? I can't remember who he fought. It really doesn't matter at this point. Money in the Bank was introduced. Edge won it. Edge cashed in. Edge became Awesome Superstar Amazing Edge, which is I love Edge so much. Edge is amazing. I miss him so much. Christian, by the way. Every time I see Christian wrestle, which he's going against Alberto Del Rio for the title at SummerSlam until Damien Sandow cashes in on him. Yeah, Christian, every time I see Christian wrestle, I'm reminded how much I miss Edge. And I truly think that is Christian's meal ticket. I'm sorry, but I love you, Christian, but I'm sorry. That's every time I see him in the ring, especially the fact that he's using the spear, it's like, come on, really? I miss Edge so much. I just want Edge to come back. I don't want to see Christian running around. I love Christian. I'm glad he's back, but I just, really? Also, I have to go back to Total Divas for a second. Total Divas on TV. Total Divas is doing a lot for the Divas division. I talked about earlier how AJ had merchandise. Well, Caitlyn has a shirt now. Caitlyn has a shirt, and WWEshop.com also has a Total Diva shirt. So, what it's doing for the Divas can't be denied. It's a great thing for the Divas. So, I'm cool with it. It's awesome. Once again, I know I talk badly about Caitlyn. I still don't like Caitlyn as a wrestler. I'm never going to cheer that cow. But her having merchandise is a step in the right direction for the Divas division. It just is. Like I said, I'm not going to buy a Kate 8th Militia shirt, but it's good that it's a step in the right direction for the Divas, and it's hyping the Divas up and making it a big deal. So hopefully they'll start selling more merchandise. Hopefully they'll have more than 5-minute matches. Hopefully the girls will actually get trained. It'll be a whole nine. I think it would be cool. It's a cool thing. It's a good thing. I think that's all I need to talk about. If y'all think I forgot something, please tweet me or leave a comment letting me know what y'all wanted me to talk about. I think that's pretty much it. Talked about Total Divas. Talked about SummerSlam. The whole nine. I think that's it, y'all. So I'm trying to make my videos a lot shorter and just do more of them. That way I don't have to unload a whole hour and a half worth of stuff on y'all per show. I think that's it, y'all. So until I see y'all next time, y'all, trying to step out. Oh, I'm sorry. Crap. What am I doing? No, don't do that at all. Tweet me at Marty05 for me and at MartiMania for the show. If you have any questions, comments, like the show, don't like the show, dislike the show. Shannon, I know you're not liking the show. I know that's you who's clicking those little down thumbs. Whatevs. Cool with it. That's fine. Let me know what y'all think, and I'll see y'all next time. Until next time, trying to step out.